Today, June 27th, critical condition. Detective constables killing my power internally, saying sorry or replicating sorry while stripping out the power of my own life. Like I said in every video, they've internalised the power of my own life in a controlled life to commit crime against me every day and then say sorry into it, so they're inflicting crippling, harass, degrading. Like I said in every video, I've been assaulted 50 times. Every single woman I speak to sleeps with somebody else. I'm a frequent victim of people stealing things. I've lost various things every other day. At this point I'm losing something, and they've internalised or encapsulated that power and they say sorry into it every day. So realistically they've given me a controlled life whereby they commit crime against me and they say sorry, inflicting crippling pain and agony. So they're getting sadistic and perverted pleasure out of saying sorry into the crimes they've committed, and today's no different. I'm having to sew back together my tent that out of character randomly got vandalised. And whilst I'm doing it with my power encapsulated, officers are relativising sorry or replicating an apology for the crimes they've committed. They've obviously put me in the homeless list or whatever else and made it so that I'm now a frequent victim of vandalisation and stuff like this that would never happen in society in a million years. I've reviewed this damage to the tent, this hole in my tent, and said it's extremely unlikely that anybody would do this kind of damage. But they've put in the system that somebody's homeless and they're now vulnerable apparently to these kind of attacks, which is extremely unlikely. Somebody's randomly got a Stanley blade or some kind of sharp article and slashed a big slash down the side of the tent. Obviously it's full of mice now, full of mosquitoes biting me, and whilst I'm trying to repair it, the system's replicating detective constables saying sorry, inflicting catastrophic, degrading or humiliation. They've essentially put my power somewhere and killed it. So this is my private tent where an undisclosed secret location that nobody ever goes. I've put my power there with all my stuff in and somebody's vandalised it. So they've essentially created a job where they kill my power when I put my power somewhere, and this is obviously criminal damage. And whilst I'm trying to repair it, they're saying sorry or my entire life. So that's my future and my life's being internalised into detective constables inflicting crippling, degrading, saying sorry, replicating, having full entitlement to commit crime against me. So they've replicated an internal punch bag whereby they can use institutionalisation to commit crime against me like this, where I'm a frequent victim of assault, criminal damage. I've had my family gang rapes. They've had my underage sister a victim of paedophilia. My family had been a victim of serious assaults. And now I've had a lot of stuff stolen, like my game got stolen the other month or last year. My tent got vandalised last year with all my stuff stolen out of it. The pickaxe that I bought brand new, that got stolen. And this isn't just happening because I've been homeless, this used to happen all the time. I've just had some parcels stolen that I've reported to the police. That's to a house, that's not to the tent, that's to a house where I've been a frequent victim of parcels being stolen. And whilst they're doing that, they're internalising my power that's gone into it and said sorry into it, whereby they've replicated having full entitlement as detective constables or the system to kill my power and commit crime against me. So I'm not just a victim of crime in society, I'm a victim of crime internally, whereby detective constables hundreds of times a day replicate sorry, inflicting catastrophic, degrading into my power in society, humiliating. Like I said, frequently I'm a victim of serious, massively out of character crime, or sometimes just humiliation that's got nothing to do with my life, and they've internalised it all for the detective constables or the system to afflict my entire life internalised into